our next session. It's a new generation entrepreneurship and new technology as a game changer. And to deliver the address on the same, please join me in welcoming on stage Mr. Richard, President and CEO, Craver Equipment Limited, and Mr. Rajendra Kumar, BDM, SEA. Welcome, sir. Please join me in welcoming him, everybody. Let's give him a warm welcome.
Namaste, good morning, Assalamu alaikum, Sat Shri Akal. So, dosto, I will be speaking on a very important topic, which is a buzzword for the coming generation, how to do the farming in the future. So, first of all, I apologize because my boss Richard Wolbert, so he has some issue, but he has sent the message so that I will present later on. So, as this topic you are seeing, so it's a very important for the economy and for the employment generation, for the export of the fresh produce in India. So I will be talking mostly on the So I will skip this part mostly actually because all of you are knowing this thing. But if you compare with the IT or automobile, so this technology revolution in agriculture is now taking place in the last few years actually. So you know this. So still this agriculture is the largest employer in the country. And now that this young generation, especially the startups, they are bringing the cutting edge technology to the country to increase the productivity and to bring the best quality, chemical, residual free fresh produce in the market. So I thank all the startups, many of them we are here, they are also outside. So they have bring a lot of new technologies, and some of my clients also, they are present here. So I welcome them also. So if you see the startup, it's a very big list in India. I will be focusing on the protected cultivation, especially the greenhouse cultivation or hydroponics. So you see the list in all the states. So these are the major startups. If you search, there are 7 to 800 new startups till now, and probably they will cross 1,000 by the end of this year. And mostly young people, tech savvy, they want to bring the revolution in the farming. And many corporates like DS, Davar, Reliance, they are also trying to enter into the field. So these technologies that these are required for the country actually. You know the protected cultivation, which is called greenhouse cultivation also, hydroponics, aquaponics, vertical farming, container farming, indoor farming, rooftop, all of these words you are hearing every day. So, as a company, Cravo, because I represent the Cravo for the South and East Asian market, so we started the operation 2014 basically. So first order we had with the Namdari seed. They have, so you know that it's one of the largest vegetable seed company in the country, and they do a lot of exports also. So they have an issue with the something like pollination with their some crops like solanaceae crops. So although that they have a different type of structures there, but pollination is a big challenge, especially for the company doing the hybrid seed production, even for the fresh production also. So they purchased the first retractable roof structure in the country to avoid the pollination issue for their solanaceae crop like tomato, capsicum, cucumber. So you can see this is a brinjal crop. So they are producing the seed. And the place where this project is, the temperature reached during summer 45 degree, and it's a dry basically, just like Rajasthan. And it's a 1 hectare structure with a 3 growing zone. So they can, at the same time, they can have 3 different crops in the same house. And they have tried many crops like tomato, bell pepper, brinjal, chili, marigold, and bitter gourd. And they have opened the scope for high quality seed production in the country, because there are seed business is a very big business in the country, and we do a lot of exports also. But due to the climate challenge and some insect pressure issue, so we are not able to produce the quality. So now people are thinking to produce a hybrid seed under the protected cultivation with this type of technology. Okay, sorry. So next project we did in 2017. It's nearby in Kapa Seda. Basically it's a Dabur facility, and it's a farmhouse of the chairman of the Dabur, Dr. Burman. So they wanted to grow the leafy and herbs and some medicinal plants also year round in Delhi environment. So all of you are aware, because Delhi is very hot during summer and very cold during winter. And you have this fog issue also, which reduce your light level during the winter. So we put up this pilot project here to grow the leafy crops. So this is a small project actually, but it has a very unique feature. It has a cooling roof and it has a greenhouse roof. So cooling roof that operates during summer to bring down the summer temperature, and greenhouse roof that operates during the winter months to increase the temperature. So this way they can do the year-round production. And they are also trying some high-value medicinal plant to grow under this system. So they will be looking for expansion very soon. So this is the project that I want to speak. It's a Simply Fresh. So the people from Simply Fresh, they are already here. So this is the most advanced state-of-art hydroponics facility in the country. Not only in the country, but you can say the South and East Asia. So I haven't seen that such a big facility with so many advanced cutting-edge technology they have brought there. So this project started operational in 2019, before COVID actually. It's a 10 hectare facility, sorry, so there is a mistake. And they are growing wide variety of leafy crops, vine crops, and nutraceutical crops also. So you will see in the video also. So I will skip this one. So these are different structure to grow the different crops. And they are also doing the R&D, their own R&D for high value crops, mainly for the nutraceutical crops. And this is a video actually. So
in the vicinity of Hyderabad, Telangana, a 140-acre precision farm has challenged the norms of native farming. Simply Fresh, started with a vision for a healthy lifestyle, has been a pioneer in precision farming in India. It has set up Southeast Asia's largest plant factory. producing fresh medicinal and aromatic plants for nutraceutical extraction with high percentage of alkaloids and flavorful crops for home consumption throughout the year. Aided by cutting-edge global technologies and driven by AI-based platform, Simply Fresh ensures a pesticide-free natural produce which produces 15 to 20 times higher yield compared to conventional farming. Where Simply Fresh is committed to food safety, hygiene, traceability of all produce. These plants are grown using precision farming techniques, soil-less cultivation right from seeding to harvest. An ambient environment in the germination chamber is created by controlling the light, humidity and temperature for better germination of seeds. At the early stage of plant growth, a conveyor system transfers germinated seeds to the nursery. A fully automated greenhouse shelters the different varieties of plants in an ideal ecosystem. AI-assisted multi-layered retractable roofs, climate sensors and fogging system help in filtering ultraviolet rays and maintain temperature and humidity in the greenhouse, maintaining a suitable environment for the crops all round the year. The farm management team uses different farming techniques based on plant profile. A man-made rainwater harvesting body spread across 6 acres with 100 million liters of storage capacity ensures sustainability of natural resources. Through its proprietary software Farm in a Box that integrates artificial intelligence, assisted technology and analytics, Simply Fresh monitors plants at every stage of its life cycle, called plant profiling, where it harvests each crop at the right time and produces a product that is perfect for the next stage. Nutrient dosing technique is used to feed the plants. The nutrients are mixed with reverse osmosis and ultraviolet rays treated water to ensure optimum plant health and higher yields at the time of harvest. Moreover, the water the plants receive is just the amount required, which is 1/10 of the water used in traditional farming methods. The post-harvest management team ensures that all the plants are treated as per customer specifications. The pack house team ensures that the fresh produce is washed and then dried using a centrifugal drying machine. The produce is then cut, processed and packed using state-of-the-art equipment. These products are dispatched to various clients, nutraceutical companies, retail outlets, corporates, hotels, and it is also exported to various countries. With a worldwide network of offices in Singapore, New York, London and Hyderabad. Through an assigned QR code on the pack, you can witness a timeline of its journey and how it's nurtured throughout its growth cycle. So, you know exactly what you eat. Ensuring sustainable practices, food safety, consistent quality assurance with no use of pesticides. With a bit of love and care for healthily feeding the world. From farm to fork, we ensure what you consume is simply fresh.
So Simply Fresh, this is as you have seen the video, so it's the most advanced facility in this region, and we are lucky that the top management of the Simply Fresh, Ganguly sir, kindly raise your hand, Amin sir, kindly raise your hand. So they are already here, and anybody interested to talk to them, to buy their produce, you can contact them. So next facility that simultaneously we build in Telangana, that's a triangle farm, which is actually now known as a lemon chili farm. So as the Simply Fresh, they are growing leafy, herbs, wine, and a lot of nutraceutical. But Triangle Farm, they are focusing mainly on vine crops like sweet pepper, both red and yellow, capsicum, and English cucumber, all type of English, European, Asian, or American also. And you will also see the snacking type. And they are also putting a trial on this melon actually, the exotic melon. And this is a 15 acre, although it's a 18 acre, but 15 acre is of retractable roof and 3 acre of for net house. So in the retractable actually it's a cooling house because we have a white plastic on the top, so that can reduce your summer temperature between, I'm talking about the leaf temperature between 15 and 25 degree, and also the air temperature will be lower as compared to the outside. So they have a 3 growing zone. So in the 3 growing zone, simultaneously they can grow 3 different crops or 3 different cycles. So they have a sub-zones also. So they can, multiple cycles they can grow in the 15 acre. So it's not a small facility. 15 acre is a big facility. So they are also targeting actually the export market, and they also grow the young plants, vegetable nursery to supply to the local growers there. And they are also going for expansion, just like Simply Fresh. And this is a video of the this lemon chili farm. So you will see that in every our project, they maintain the international standards of growing. So, and you will be happy to know that the chemical use is very minimum. They are using rarely any chemicals, only when it is necessary to use. So you will find the most of produce residue free. And they are having the QR codes also, so you can trace the produce, where it is grown, how it is grown, what are the inputs has been used. So type of capsicum they are growing, so it has a longer shelf life as compared to other production system. So fruit size quality is also very good, and they are also selling all over India, just like Simply Fresh. They are also selling everywhere, even to the Delhi market. They are supplying their produce to the Delhi also. So their representative, Mr. Bamsi, is also here. You can, if looking for any inquiry, any question, so you can speak to him directly here. So this is another project that coming up. So it's one of the largest blueberry farm that we are building in North India for 115 acre. You will be surprised, this 115 acre is a one single structure. So you can't walk through, you need a vehicle to go through the whole facility. So they are growing blueberry, and they put up a pilot project in 2018 at Brindavan for 5 acres. And after trialing and testing as different varieties, so because berry is a very specific market, and it's very difficult to get the planting material, and you have no experience of growing these different variety, as Bharat has already said. So they put up 12 different varieties as a trial at a Brindavan farm and found 3-4 suitable for the Indian market. And now, after getting that success, so now this 115 acre, they have put up in Purkhaji in Muzaffarnagar district. So you can see that for getting training to the local agronomist. So they have brought a agronomist from Mexico who is helping them. So they have also planned to put up a blueberry farms or sweet cherry or avocado farm in different part of the country. So they are going for a big expansion. So now you will find a message from my boss, because he could not participate physically here, but he has sent a message.
My name is Richard Bullibrick, and I'm the president and CEO of Bravo Equipment. And first of all, I'd like to thank the organizers of the Fresh India show for the invitation to share my thoughts on some of the macro trends that I'm observing in the Indian fresh produce industry. So first of all, we're all extremely aware how the pandemic has caused an increased desire from the consumer to eat healthy. They want fresh vegetables, berries, and fruits. They don't want a lot of chemicals. They're interested in the taste, the crunch, the texture, and are willing to spend more money to buy healthier produce. So the growing demand is there, but the challenge for India is how do you produce a consistent quality berry, lettuce, or vegetable when you are moving from what's typically nice growing environments outside in the winter to very high radiation, high heat with low humidity during the summer, and then into the extremely difficult monsoon periods where you can have long periods of overcast conditions with very heavy rainstorms. And so in the backdrop of these very different weather conditions, there is a challenge for most production systems to create a consistent quality. I had the opportunity of visiting several large installations of automated retractable roof houses. And since we developed the retractable roofs over 40 years ago, we now have over 75 different retractable solutions. What this has done is created the opportunity to invest in facilities that are able to exploit the advantages of the great growing conditions in India, but automatically protect from the stressful summer conditions and the challenging monsoon conditions. And my observation is that when large corporations started to see that they could produce a consistent quality throughout the year, it now gave them an opportunity to build a brand of locally grown, fresh, safe produce that can have proper food safety protocols, and where the consumer can trust that what they're buying is safe. And so these corporates that have made these investments have done so without government subsidies. They have invested more per square meter than traditional poly houses or net houses, but what they've seen is they now have the ability to go to the market and say, we can supply this quality 12 months a year. We have proper food safety protocols in place so that you can count on the quality of what you're buying. And so this is kind of the first time that I've seen in India where there's now larger investments happening into producing fresh fruits and vegetables close to the regional centers, because the cooperatives now believe that they can put together a strong business case for building a long-term business for supplying the vegetables, berries, fruits that are demanded by the Indian population. So that's a quick summary of my observations from my trip. Again, I would like to thank the organizers of the Fresh India Show for the opportunity to share my thoughts, and I wish you all great learnings for the rest of the conference. Thanks again.
Thank you very much, Media Today group, for giving this opportunity to us. So now, my message, that final message to all my friends present here, you need not to now go to the Holland or Europe to see the very high-tech type of technology. All is here now, and all the people that build up those facilities, they are here. So you can talk to us anytime. Thank you.